Welcome to Detroit Red Wings Prospect Report. I'm Joe, your host of the Red Wings Prospect Report. We have all the prospect reports on our channel, so view them as you please. Very, very good intel on these prospects. Last week we did Cross Hannes, the skilled power forward who is creative with the puck and is just a dazzling player to watch. And he plays in the Western Hockey League for the Portland Winterhawks. Today we are talking about the sixth overall pick in 2021, Simon Edvinsson. Now Simon Edvinsson is a very, very talented player. He is so talented. I think there's a lot of things that Simon Edvinsson does well that is just it would really, really help the Detroit Red Wings if they got him up next year, and I really do think that he will make the roster next year. You look at the Simon Edvinsson, you read some of the quotes that they have on Simon Edvinsson. We'll start with from EP Ringside in 2021. They say he defends well with his reach, maintains strong gap control, and is slippery with controlling the puck. I like that. A quote from a head coach, Anders Eriksson. He said he's very technically skilled defenseman, good skater, mobile, strong in his own end, but even more so in the offensive zone. That's a good thing. And then you look at the last quote from the draft in Europe. It says, poised and smooth with his head up, he's able to navigate through the neutral zone in complete controlled ozone entries with regularity. One of the things about Simon Edvinsson that I love about him is he's so controlled with the puck. He makes great plays in the offensive zone, in the defensive zone. He doesn't take chances. He's good in his. He's so strong on the puck. He makes great stick checks, especially up against the wall. He's just really, really good. He's always coming away with the puck. And when you watch some of the international competition when he's playing for Sweden, he's physical. He likes to play in those games. I don't know what it is, but he plays with a better tenacity in those games. I think that will gel well with the NHL. I mean, in the under 16 tournament, he had 6 games. He had 7 assists, so he had 7 points. In the World Hockey Championship 17, he had 5 assists, 5 games played, 5 points. In the international junior competition, 13 games, 14 points, 2 goals, 12 assists. Really played himself into the NHL draft, and that's when the Red Wings took notice of him. But you look at the way that Simon Edvinsson has played last year, 44 games, 2 goals, 17 assists. He was 19 points, plus 18. And when he played in the under 20 tournament for Sweden, he had 2 games where he had 2 points and he was a +2. I think what you got to understand about Simon Edvinsson is he is not such a prolific offensive player. I think he can become an offensive guy in the NHL. But what he does well is he's a good passer. He can create entries in the offensive zone. And when you're talking about a guy who would be very, very complimentary towards Mo Seider, it's Simon Edvinsson. Simon Edvinsson's a left-handed shot. That's really, really good because, you look at some of these, you look at Seider, he's a right-handed shot. The Red Wings need a left-handed shot. And if you look at the free agency market, there's not much there, which leads me to believe that Detroit Red Wings will put Simon Edvinsson up on the opening day roster for the Detroit Red Wings because you just need some left-handed shots. I mean, you got Filip Hronek, you got Seider, you got Osterley, and those are your 3 guys on the roster right now. Obviously, you could bring up a prospect, but I think Simon Edvinsson will be that prospect that they bring up. I think Simon Edvinsson really could help the Detroit Red Wings going forward as they look at trying to become more of an offensive gel team. One of the things that the Detroit Red Wings didn't do well last year was getting into the offensive zone. The only defensive player that could do that was with regularity was Mo Seider. Mark Stahl was good for sometimes, but he's older guy, so that's explainable. But the Red Wings really need Simon Edvinsson to come up on the roster next year and play a big role because Simon Edvinsson has a lot of talent. He could help this team right now, and I think that his offensive creativity with the players that the Red Wings have, like the Jacob Vrana being back for a full year, like a Lucas Raymond, I think he could really, really gel well with these guys. And I think that if you're a Red Wings fan, you have to be excited about the future because these are 2 defensemen in Mo Seider and Simon Edvinsson who play very, very well, and they could be very complementary pieces for the future. I think Simon Edvinsson will make the roster next year. What do you think? Do you think Simon Edvinsson makes the roster next year?